Build Week for the students is putting the actual theory into practice. This is one of the most unique classes that the university offers because it's real life practice, but the other side of the industry that a lot of architects don't get the chance to really immerse themselves in, which is seeing the design come to fruition. This is the opportunity where students get the chance to be hands-on and realize their own designs, which in turn realizes the challenges that building their designs comes with.
The experience from this past week was really something that somebody has to really go through to understand what it is to really design something. As you do from your first year up until near the end of your school, you're kind of looking at the computer screen and doing theoretical designs, and once you get to actually do it in person, you kind of see how the whole process kind of unveils itself and how the actual construction process differs sometimes from just the intended design that you see in the models.
Our project was a mock-up, so a smaller version of an entire pavilion that we proposed to build in between the President and Alumni House here on campus. The progress was good. We had a great team. We'd all communicated really, really well. As with anything, there were some hiccups along the way, and there was one day where people got maybe a little frustrated. That's with any project. For the most part, there was actually a lot less frustration than I think a lot of us thought there was going to be. We figured out that small groups, small problems, figuring things out in smaller teams worked really, really well for us, and yeah, we got it up.
Our project was a combination of two different concepts, box beams for the major structural components, topped with a more organic, triangulated roof structure. Watching this project come together and see the final end result was a very special moment. We had so many people putting in so much time throughout the semester. To watch it all come together this week was a really special, and it's something that I'll never forget.
Our project, the Rebar Pavilion, dedicated to former Dean of the College, Pellerin. It's a place where students can gather in the shade and protection from the elements and test out two unusual building materials, rebar as the structural material and then shrink wrap as the cladding, in a way that hadn't been done before. We feel like we got some really good, successful results with it.
Just seeing how designs have evolved over the course of this 10-week semester and then actually getting to see it built was incredible. It's not something that we normally get to see, especially while in school. So very cool seeing everything come together in the end.
We were really blessed to have some incredibly intelligent individuals join us from Kentucky, from Detroit, who have their own practices, who have worked in some of the biggest architecture firms that we know of. And the way that we organized the panel today was we actually presented inside. And we looked through the digital collateral, starting with day one, looking at how they looked at precedents and to how they took those precedents and kind of merged them, morphed them into projects that then became digital models that ultimately became physical models. And then after we did that presentation inside, we then walked out and looked at the physical model, the actual full-scale representation of the work they've done all semester, and it tied it all together to just be able to see the process and then actually see the object is really a rewarding experience for everyone involved.
This week has been amazing. Just the opportunity to get people from all over the country, even internationally, together. People we've seen for weeks, even years, to get together, to collaborate, to make something that we never even thought was possible. It's been an exceptional experience and one that I'm going to hold dear and take with me as I go into construction and to design for my career.